Good afternoon, I'm Jake Seaton with music.mync.com, and you're watching Gross Ghost on Sessions at Studio B. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having us.
All right.
Thanks for having us.
There you go.
Yeah,
all right. All right. Well, let's talk about Gross Ghost. How did you guys meet? How did this whole project come about?
Well, Trey and I were roommates, and we lived together. And Trey's always recording. He's like a little, he's got. I mean, I'm gonna call you a genius. To me, you are. So he's working on songs, and I'd always come home, and I didn't have any. I was like had writer's block. I wasn't doing anything musically. So I got this song, sing on it. I'd be like, all right, I'll try something, and we started like
drunk at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Like.
Yeah, I was usually inebriated, but anyway, I would come in and I'd be like, what's going on? And he'd be like, I got this song, and then I'd just work on it, and eventually that started getting me to write songs too, and then I'd do the same thing to him, and we just trade off. So.
Well. How did it expand beyond just you and Trey? Like, how did you start picking up other band members?
Because we played a show and we sucked. Our friends Future Islands offered us like the night before a gig, like, you want to open up for us tomorrow at this club in Greenville? We were like, okay. And we went home and drank a bunch of coffee, and we tried to work on a set, because it's all recording. There's multiple instruments. We had to figure out how to pare it down. And then we went to do it, and there was about 100 people there just ready to watch us play, and we just bombed. Like, I went to Party City and got all these confetti, and I got all these party-ish noise makers and stuff, and we sucked. And at the end, I just popped them all off, and I was like, we need a drummer. And Brad, I saw Brad around hanging out in town, and he was always kicking me in the butt for not doing anything musically, and it made perfect sense to get him to do this.
Well, you say you didn't do anything musically, but you've been playing music for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
since you were a kid, and you even had a previous band in this area, right?
Yeah, I had. I was in a band called Spader, and that was good. That was like around the time of King's Arcade. That was like the time where every band was, you know, that's how I met Brad, that's how I met Trey. You know, King's was really good for live music back in a couple of years ago, and played in Spader, and I worked at King's. That was great. And then I just had this like time where I didn't have anything to do, and I didn't. The King's ended, and you know, I was in some crappy jobs, and music wasn't coming to me.
Yeah.
Then I met this guy. I'm gonna put it all on you.
So when did you actually start playing music?
Well, I grew up with you. I'm gonna let them know. Editors know. I grew up with this guy. Nepotism all around. But we known each other for a long time. I taught you some songs when I was like.
Glycerine.
Yeah, I taught you a Bush song. You would have known that guy would have gone on to marry Gwen Stefani.
Yeah, I know, right?
I thought the second album was better.
Well,
like better is worse and not as bad.
well, when was it that you wanted it? You heard something, you're like, I want to do this. I want to play music.
I think just getting my first guitar. My dad got me my first guitar around the time when I was 13, and you know, just nothing's more fun than doing your own thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I just would bang away in this room. They gave me this room, and I'd lock myself in it and just. Yeah, and nothing would. Like I think it took 2 years before I actually learned a chord. And after that, it was all, you know.
Was there anything in particular? I mean, like we mentioned, you taught me how to play Glycerine.
Yeah.
But we also listened to a lot of Smashing Pumpkins.
I think
at the
I
time.
taught you a really bad version. I think I
Well,
taught you like the poor man's version of Glycerine. Like, it sounds like this. Play it like that.
Hey, I thought I was cool.
Well, as long as you pulled the wool over your eyes and you
Yeah.
thought you learned it, so that's good. I thought I tried to charge you, I think, for a lesson. Like maybe give me some Skittles or Twizzlers or something.
Well, were there any bands that like influenced you at all, in particular?
I really like Public Image Limited. I get that a lot, but I like that. I like The Fall, and I think with our band, we're kind of anything goes. That's kind of, you know, we showed up here and we had your tech working on stuff. Like, we're just kind of lazy, and not in a bad way, just that we just hang out. And I think bands kind of like Guided by Voices and Flaming Lips, just kind of like where you get the sense that they just hang out and they care more about that. We care about the songs too.
Uh-huh.
We're not sitting over here trying to get the perfect, you know, chord or tuning. We're just trying to have fun.
Awesome. Well, let's hear a couple more.